today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo Series 1-3 Star Fox Fox McCloud. Like the other figures that we've had a look at, Fox includes his own mystery accessory inside this mystery box. So we're going to have to open that up when we get this completely out of packaging. Fox McCloud looks really cool, and it's nice to see that Nintendo is, well, Jakks at least, is expanding the scope of the Nintendo characters above and beyond just Mario. We've gotten a sampling of that before with the Donkey Kong franchise. It's nice to see that they're branching even further past that. Also got now the Samus, and also the Super Metroid as the deluxe figure. I definitely want to be picking those up. However, on the other hand, on the back side there, the back of the package shows that Fox has 12 points of articulation. He is a 4.25-inch figure. Also showing you what the mystery box. We'll have a look at that. And the other figures available from Jakks is Fire Mario, Fox McCloud, Princess Peach, the Goomba, and Pink Yoshi. The two repaints, there was already a Yoshi and there was a regular Mario, so Jakks has re-released these. Not too bothered by the Fire Mario. I haven't actually picked up the Pink Yoshi yet, but I will. I'll probably actually go to Toys R Us after this today, after this review, and see if I can pick Yoshi up there. I kind of hope though that Jakks isn't going to continue to release different colored Yoshis. You know, Yoshi's Story I know had different Yoshis, but I don't know, just one or two of them is fine. I don't know if I would pick up 6 or 7 different Yoshis, all different colored. Finally, you can go to www.jackspacific.com and check out more from the folks over at Jakks. Spot's going to take a break. I'm going to get this opened up. And when we come back, we're going to get a better look at Star Fox Fox McCloud. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. First things first, let's find out what we got with Fox McCloud. And for that, we're going to have to open up the mystery box. Inside, oh, that's very cool. It's a little scaled replica, let's have it the right way, of his ship. I'm going to take a quick story down memory lane. Don't worry, I'll make it quick. When I was younger, there was of course, the Nintendo Power. I used to get those come to my house every single month. And one month was the Star Fox, and they included like a little cardboard little put together where you could build the ship. And I remember as a kid, I tried drawing out the templates of those because I wanted to make a whole dozen of them. And I never actually got around to even putting together one. I think I ended up just giving up and going outside and playing. But that was my little story. Moving along to Fox McCloud. Fox doesn't come with any sort of accessories, which kind of is a missed opportunity. I wish he could have come with a blaster or something along those lines. But still, he's a great looking figure. He's a little slender, he's a little more smaller. And for a comparison, let's bring in Fire Mario. Now, you can say, well, Fox, of course, is much taller than Mario, but Mario's got a little more of a bigger, stockier body, where Fox McCloud is a little more slender. He's not to the likes of the Link, which I think is still one of the worst figures that Jakks released from the World of Nintendo line. Very disappointed with that figure. But I like Fox. I think he's done extremely well. He's not very vibrant in paint. The tan, that kind of tan brown that they've given him, is almost more subtle. Also with the white, it's not a very stark white. The green, more of an olive green. And he's got the silver in his boots. Paint is very nicely done. There's no real imperfections, a little bit of splotchiness going on in his back there. But for the most part, he's done extremely well. Face also looks exactly like how he does in the game. Maybe not so much like the original Star Fox, because you really don't, you only see like a little square down below. But I like it. I like it a lot. He's close-fisted, which I'm surprised that Jakks just are releasing these figures with closed fists. None of them have open fists. None of them have the means to hold any sort of accessories, especially Princess Peach, which I think was a real disappointing opportunity lost, because she could have actually held her umbrella. They've gone actually as far too as to articulate his tail, so you can either have happy, I guess Fox, are they similar to cats? Tail is up, happy, Dogs are like this too. Tail is down, not happy, a little nervous, maybe what's going on with his surroundings. But that's a nice touch that they would have articulated his tail. Now this guy has a little more articulation going for him than the likes of Peach. He has, I think they said 11 if I remember correctly, but he has a lot more posability, it seems, than Mario. At least more fluid movement where you can do a little bit more going on with him. I wish they had display stands. That's also a small critique. I wish they had something that they could have stood on where it would say their name, or even at the very least it just said World of Nintendo. That way they could use the same bases, because then you could at least pose them. They don't have peg holes on the undersides of their feet, granted, but that'd be a nice little, a nice little touch. When it comes to posability on Fox McCloud, his head is very posable. Doesn't move up and down though, but it looks like it just is a straight swivel. Shoulders hinge out. They also rotate all the way around. He has a bend at the elbow. It does actually swivel. It swivels actually at the shoulder, swivels also at the forearm. Swivels at the waist. And finally, posability, legs go out, forward, back. A bend at the knee, which is concealed. I like that. I love that it's concealed, so you don't really see the joint. But it's there. You can bend it at the knee. He rotates at the knee. And then he also has a hinge in the foot. He's one of the more posable figures from the World of Nintendo line, but he doesn't suffer the same problems that Link had. Link was just too flimsy, and he almost was like he was very similar to like the Spider-Man Classics line way back in the day. Super posable, but the trade-off was he was just a really spindly mess. Fox does things very well. He looks exactly like how he does in the game. Paint's nice and clean, a superposable figure. Really one of the better figures from this line. Strictly speaking, from a posability and how much you can do with the figure, I think Fox here is a home run. Today's Toy Spot, we were continuing our looks at the Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo figures. We're looking today at Fox McCloud. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do. See you next time.